What's going on, you beautiful human beings? So it is currently Thursday night at midnight. Me and Kev are about to film a YouTube video. So you know we're gonna need some good old InnoExplode Pineapple Vice BSN supplements. Definitely prefer Scorched Cherry over that, but Pineapple Vice is pretty dang good. That also means that I am going to need some Gushers. You guys know the Gusher grind, pre/mid-workout, sugars, carbs, whatever you want to call it. Probably only have 3 or 4 packs because it's midnight and I'm not a crazy man. Then we're gonna get to the gym after I pick up Kev. I'm gonna show you guys some of the tips that I picked over these past 6 years that I feel like if I would have known when I first started working out, it would have me drastically further in my growth. So yeah, stay tuned, get some bigger arms. Yeah, let's go acquire Dev. He's probably so mad because I'm making him work out at midnight. Oh shit. Ah, what's up, boy? What up? Oh, hey, I brought you some a pack of Gushers. Just so you know. I know. And pre-workout. I don't know if you want to take that or not.
I got some InnoExplode on me.
Some InnoExplode. Yeah. Yeah, InnoExplode's better for like upper body days, and then InnoRush is better for like lower days. It has like more sustained energy output. But yeah, there you go. Alright, let's go to the gym. Ding. Let me in. The lens is a little freaking, because it's freezing outside. We're just waiting on this guy, don't worry. If you come in here, all the way back in the back, it's the best lighting for the abs. Let's see if we can focus that. Oh yeah. Perfect. We good? Alright, what's going on, people? So the very first thing we're gonna do is barbell curls. Yeah, you can either use the regular barbell or an easy bar. I opt for the easy bar, so for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna grab the 50. Okay, the biggest mistakes I usually see with this are the guys that are over here curling, swinging the weight up, using like all the momentum and everything, their legs, shoulders, indirect muscle groups. You have the guys doing half reps, then you have the guys that pull their shoulder backs really far and really shorten the range of motion in it. And yeah, those are the guys that are gonna be like, hey bro, it's crazy you're bigger than me, but I can do the same amount of weight as you. It's like, yeah, no shit, dude. You're literally doing half the range of motion you're doing. Such an easier version. Let's take this off. You're gonna wanna keep your elbows at your sides. You wanna have a neutral grip about shoulder width apart, not too wide, not too close. And you're gonna wanna think about curling in a half moon motion. So like out and up and then back down. And you wanna focus on the eccentric part of the movement just as much as focus on the concentric part of the movement. So concentric, eccentric. And you don't really have to do a negative, but it's more of just about controlling the weight rather than letting it just gravity pull it down. And then you're gonna wanna start out with a lighter weight to perfect your form, obviously. And then once you get everything down, you're gonna want the movement to look a little something like this.
Yeah, gon' play that. Take you down, I'ma say that. Mine need me a couple dollars. Telling you now this payback. So I take that. Ask him now what stage at. I've been going to the top and I got what I'm on now. All these lanes gonna zone out. And all these lanes gonna tell you what I did. And they switch and they once till I fall out. But I know that. So I keep what I'm doing cause I own that. And I stay in the lab and I keep.
So the next exercise we're gonna do is for triceps, building the horseshoe. Favorite exercise for triceps always will be and always has been skull crushers. So again, I like using the easy bar, but you can use the straight bar, dumbbells, cables, anything you really want to do. I prefer using a wider grip rather than a closer grip. That's just a preference. So you're gonna want to flip the weight up, keep your elbows in a fixed position, and then bring it down slowly. And just like with the barbell curls, focus on the eccentric portion just as much as the concentric. So you're gonna wanna hold your elbows in place, think of them as just joints, little levers for your triceps to move on. You're gonna wanna go nice and slow. It should look something like this.
Feel everything, but I don't ever move. I'm a Kodak, so I'm gone. Finally back in my home. I'm working like so much. They swear I had me a clone. Can't answer my phone now. Just leave it there, that tone. Ballin' can't beat me up, cause I'm back in my zone now.
The next exercise we're gonna do are incline dumbbell curls. Easily one of me and Dev's favorite movements. Just slap a bench up, grab some dumbbells, lean back on the bench, have your arms in a neutral position, and when you curl up, can you get over here, Ken? When you curl up, you're gonna wanna twist your pinky in towards your body, and that focuses on the peak of your bicep. That's really the only tip I have on this. Again, you don't wanna be swinging the weight up, because that's just, honestly, you're not gonna get very much out of that. Focus on the eccentric portion again so you don't miss out on half the gains. And yeah, it should look a little something like this.
Cause I'm back in my zone now. Back in my zone now.
Ballin' can't beat me up cause I'm back in my zone now.
Alright, last exercise is the tricep rope push downs. A lot of people mess up on this because when they do the weight, they just throw it down. And they're really just using indirect muscle groups for that. You're pushing out with your chest, your shoulders, you're even using your legs a little bit, which is not ideal when you want to be working your triceps. So, correct form, you want to grab the weight, step back, one step, have your back in the line, your knees bent in an athletic position, and then slowly go down and out. And you don't want to twist your arms down because that can cause overextension of the elbow and lead to further injury. So you want to keep your hands in a protonated grip, slide them out, and it should look a little something like this.
All these people trying to get a conversation, you can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah, so I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in, I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at, I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man, I just need some time back, I'm zone.
Basically, guys, this is a really good example of an arm workout. A lot of people will tell you you need to do a ridiculous amount of volume, like I said earlier in the video. You don't need to do that. At a certain point, the volume, it does more harm than it does good, which obviously you don't want to harm yourself. You want to be focusing on the eccentric just as much as the concentric, because you want to focus on quality over really quantity, because that's where you're going to see the most gains. And like I said also earlier, you're going to want to leave 3 to 4 reps in the tank at the end of each set, which means ideally if you're doing between 10 to 15 reps, if you do 10 reps, you're saying that potentially you could do 2 to 3, maybe even 4 more reps. And that's where you're going to see the most quality gains. Basically, just don't ego lift. Don't try to lift just as much as your friend because you want to be stronger than them. You think size for size, you're bigger than them. It's really just dumb. Just focus on yourself, focus on working on yourself, and yeah, make some gains, baby. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.